Namaste to all. Here I am with a video relating to income tax 1, and these are the major changes in income tax 1 which are there for income tax 2 also. And these income tax changes which are there are for income tax 1 and as well as income tax 2. I am telling two times, don't ask again. And these changes are for first chapter to last chapter. Okay, so because changes are there in tax liability computation, wherever tax liability calculation is there, you need to follow this itself. Okay, not much changes, minor changes only, but they give bigger impact. So first one, for whom it is applicable, it is for those backlog students who are writing the exam, third sem exam in BCom. For them it is applicable. And what are the changes? First change is tax liability computation. So for whom, for the previous year 2018-19, for assessment year 1920, these changes are there. After this there are other changes for the next assessment year. So first one, relating to the tax liability computation, we will calculate tax on normal income and then tax on the special income. Okay, normal income slab basis tax up to basic exemption limit, that is 2 lakhs 50,000, 2 lakh 50,000. There are, we will categorize non-senior citizen 2 lakh 50,000 basic exemption limit, senior citizen 3 lakhs, super senior citizen 5 lakhs. At basic exemption limit there is no change. From basic exemption limit to 5 lakhs, tax rate is 5%. Previously it was 10%, now it is 5%. This is one change. From 5 lakhs to 10 lakhs, 20% as it is there. Above 10 lakhs, 30%, that we need to calculate on slab basis. In special incomes there is one more change. There are special incomes 115 BB, winning from card games, casual incomes, game shows, that is at 30%. There is no change. Under section 112 tax rate 20%. This is also no change. Long term capital gain, and 111A at the rate 15%. This is also old one. Short term capital gain, this is relating to short term capital gain on securities. Okay, so there is one more thing, 112A at the rate 10%. This is the new one, that is on long term capital gain on securities above 1 lakh. Up to 1 lakh not taxable, above 1 lakh it is taxable at 10%. I am saying this is one more change relating to flat rate. Till here no problem, these are the changes. Next major change is this. add HEC, health and education cess. Previously you people used to calculate education cess is 4%, health and 4% we need to calculate. That is the another change. So in tax liability there are 3 points. One, first slab is 5%. First slab is 5%. Second, long term capital gain on securities 10% above 1 lakh, up to 1 lakh not taxable. Third, this 4% HEC. Please remember, previously education says you need to you have calculated 3%. Now we have to calculate at 4% health and education cess, and after that you will get gross tax liability. From that, if you deduct any TDS or advance tax paid, then you will get net tax liability. It will be rounded off under section 288B. Till here the changes for the tax point of view. First point is over, tax liability computation. Next, another change is rebate under section 87A. This rebate is one of the important thing. Rebate will applicable in the following condition. All conditions should be satisfied. Assessee, resident and individual. He should be resident and his total income, and I am writing here, and total income not exceeding 3,50,000. Previously it was 5 lakhs. Now you forget about it. Rebate is least of the following. Okay, tax amount or 2,500, whichever is least, that is your rebate under section 87A. For final year students, these are the new things. For second year students, this is not new thing, they already know, but once again I am explaining as these are the changes final year students as well as second year students for revision purpose. Next we are having one more point. Please remember, he should be, in this point he should be resident. For non-resident, rebate will not be applicable, and his total income 3,50,000 should not exceed. If it is more than 3,50,000, rebate will not be allowed. If tax amount is 1,000 rupees, tax amount is 1,000 rupees, 1,000 rupees will be allowed. If tax amount is 10,000 rupees, then 2,500. Least means that itself, A or B, whichever is least. A or B. This is the second major change. Next, third one, that is deduction under section 6, income from salary head. From salaries there is one deduction, standard deduction. Okay, this is the standard deduction in case of salary. In case of salaries, under section 16 professional tax will be allowed as deduction, and entertainment tax will be allowed as deduction under section 16 for government employees only. And one more thing, standard deduction 40,000 we need to consider, or salary amount, whichever is least that will be allowed as deduction. दोनों में से कौन सा कम रहेगा वो आपको डिडक्शन मिलेगा. So these are the major changes relating to income tax 1. There are other that we will discuss later. These are the income tax 2. There are many changes in deductions. In areas there are no much changes. As I said, I have already covered the things. So from exam point of view, these are changes which you need to remember from income tax 1. Salary amount or 40,000 directly deduction will be allowed in case of salary chapter. And people are asking some important questions. I strongly believe that if you thoroughly prepare 3 units, that will be enough. So don't ask for important questions. Instead of that, prepare 3 units. Okay, those 3 I tell you which 3 units you need to focus. One, first unit, theory part, total theory part. Okay, total unit 2, agriculture income. In that, both agriculture income and partial integration problem, the tea, coffee, rubber 60, 65, 75 wala tea, coffee, rubber. And next agriculture income related partial integration question may come. While doing partial integration also, please remember this, whatever changes I just now said, basic exemption first slab rate 5%, next rebate 3,50,000. Okay, these are the points. Next partial integration agriculture income problem may come, residential status theory and problem, and deduction under section 10. The exempted incomes are incomes which do not form part of total income. The same question he may ask in different way. Incomes which do not form part of total income are exempted incomes, or he will ask deductions under section 10. Okay, sorry, exemptions under section 10, not deductions under section 10. Exemption under section 10. So these are the things you need to focus. And income from house property, they is the easiest chapter, that one. Income from